Spectre Studios. Play with the spirit of the game. Hey, what's in the box? What's in the box?
Hello everybody, it's Benito here again for another X-Wing unboxing for the Wave 9 ships from Fantasy Flight. And we have here the Rebels Arc-170. The Rebel Lance recovered, repaired, and retrofitted a handful of Arc-170 Starfighters during the Galactic Civil War. Though somewhat antiquated, the ship was still a force to be reckoned with, featuring powerful cannons, heavy shielding, and a tail gunner. So we have this. Yeah, I remember kind of seeing these things in our Clone War stuff, I think, and that aspect there, and really like the design of this ship. It's super cool looking. So get into this guy. All right. First off of all things, take a look at this ship. Oof. As always, this will pop up in front of you. Wow, this is for a small ship. I think this has got to be one of the most heavily detailed ships I've seen them do. I mean, this is rather amazing. If you can see, this is scrolling around. There is weathering on the painting, like the stripe painting that they have. Like on the left side has the gray, but it looks like weathering. On the right side it's red, so like a red tone on the right side of the ship, or I should say, well, yeah, if you're looking at the copy, the right side and the gray on the left has the Rebel icon on it. There's a lot of little etching and weathering around the back side. It's small little plates of this. This is really well done. And this ivory, enough coating for the other part of that. A couple of tone colors on the nose of the aircraft. And then, I mean, then overall, this the kind of ship design is so pretty neat. I mean, the large panel right across and the two up and down ones on this. No, for an archaic ship, it looks pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Let's check the flight dial. Alright, so we're looking at not a very maneuverable ship, almost like a big ship move. For ones, it can only go forward and a little banking, no hard ones, but a slow one is good. And the twos, it can again go forward, a little bank, and these are all on greens, as you can see, and it can bank hard on a two. It can also do the threes as well. It loses all green at this point. It can also bank hard on the threes, but that is stress, and it can go forward straight on a 4, but that is stress for it, so a little slow on that. It also can K at 4 too, and at only the 4 range. So interesting to see that. So kind of gotta hope it's got some power here, because that seems like a very slow small ship. So this can bring the guns to bear though. Once it bears down on you, it should be pretty good. So we got 3 shields on it, 1 target lock is normal, 2 type of pilot things, and standard stress, damage, focus, evade on this guy here. So pull the cards out, see what we got. Ooh, oh no. It's got 2 firepower, but looks like it has the same auxiliary marking that was mentioned in one of my other unboxing. 1 agility. A little bit of a tank though. 6 hull, 3 shields, 9. Oof. That makes it a little beastie. I ain't gonna lie, that definitely makes it a tougher ship compared to our general X-Wings and stuff. So, it's can use a regular like R2 type of unit, crew as well, and like the torpedo slot. So we'll start off at 29 points, which is pretty good for a level 7, and it's actually a good price. 29 points for level 7, and then you're getting 9 hull. That's pretty meaty for that. Alright, so we have Nora Wexley. When attacking or defending, you may spend a target lock you have on the enemy ship to add 1 focus result to your roll. And these ships can focus and target lock. When attacking or defending, you may spend a target lock you have on the enemy ship to add 1 focus result to your roll. I'm not really sure how useful that is. I mean, unless you really have focus already. I mean, you'd already have to have focus as well as a target lock. So I guess that's depending on what you've got for outfitted cards. That's a strange one for 7. I don't know if I'd go that. For 1 point less and 1 pilot skill less, we have Shara Bay. When another friendly ship at range 1 or 2 is attacking, it may treat your blue target lock token as its own. Well, that's cool. That's actually very cool. That is very helpful. I can see Shara seems a little bit more quick and useful, and for 1 point less, that's a lot better. For 2 points less and 2 pilot skill less, we got Thane Kyrell. After an enemy ship inside your firing arc at range 1 or 3 attacks another friendly ship, you may perform a free action. That is also very cool. Although Thane does not have a veteran stat, but overall that's still pretty cool. I mean, see, that would be kind of kicking easy for Nora, because then you get your focused target lock kind of going on combo thing, I guess. A little bit helpful there. Well, this is interesting. They don't have a basic guy for this ship. There's another named pilot. At 3, Braylon Strom. So every one of these pilots is unique. That is pretty different for these ships. I've never seen that. After you execute a maneuver, you may roll an attack die. On a hit or a critical result, remove 1 stress token from your ship. Wow. So, I guess you're pretty pushy. He also does not have a veteran, and he's 1 point less, so interesting. This is the auxiliary firing arc. I had mentioned it in the TIE SF. So this pretty much is kind of explained a couple before, but it's on these smaller ships now. Meaning when you use a standard or auxiliary firing arc for your primary weapon attack. If you use a secondary weapon, it has to say if you can use that back arc. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cards in here, a couple duplicates for the smaller cards. First one is Adrenaline Rush, which is super old, so I should not need to be go over that for you. Also, Recon Specialist. So we have that because these guys have crew trying to help you get additional focus. So having Recon Specialists on the Arc-170 is suggested by the Fantasy Flight Company to do that. Alright, here we got a cool one. We got Tail Gunner. This is limited. This is a crew member. It's 2 points. When attacking from your rear-facing auxiliary firing arc, reduce the defender's agility by 1 to a minimum of 0. Booyah. That is cool. That is super cool. That is surprising and helpful. You can definitely use that. Alright, so we got a new I think an R2 unit I don't recognize. R3 Astromech. Once per round, when attacking with a primary weapon, you may cancel one of your focus results during the modify attack dice step to assign 1 Awakened token to your ship. Yeah, that's cool. Because some ships can't get that, so that's a good way to attack and get something back if you're kind of being a little bit messy. Ooh, we got something different here. Seismic Torpedo. This is 2 points. Action. You discard this card to choose an obstacle at range 1 or 2 and inside your primary firing arc. Each ship at range 1 of the obstacles rolls 1 attack dice and suffers any damage or critical damage rolled. Then remove the obstacle. Ooh, this is awesome. This has got to be where this will be a Spectre's favorite card for some of the rebels. I can see I got my friend Matt and my brother playing this and just removing things that they don't like, and this is just the way to do it. Seismic Torpedoes, hit the obstacle, try to damage some ships at range 1 or so or not, and then just get the damn thing out of your way so you're not running into it anymore. That is got to be probably going to be one of the popular cards coming out of Wave 9. This changes this changes terrain. This is changing your map. This is something that is usually on a tabletop version for land things. Now you have something in space that's just getting rid of stuff in the way. For 2 points in your torpedo slots, this is going to be in a lot of ships. You should have gave me you should have gave me more on this instead of 2 R3 astromechs. Should have just loaded up on this stuff. That is super awesome. All right, and we now have a vector thrusters. It's a small ship only modification. Your action bar gains the barrel roll action. Woo! That's cool. That's definitely cool. There's 2 of them. Definitely see some more people using that. All right, what we got here? The Alliance Overhaul. The Arc-170 only title. So far our 2 small ships have automatically free 0 titles added to them. When attacking with a primary weapon from your primary firing arc, you may roll 1 additional attack dice. When attacking from your auxiliary fire, you may change one of your focus results to a critical result. Alright, so it's a little different here then. When attacking with a primary weapon from your primary fire, you may roll 1 additional attack die. When attacking from your auxiliary fire, you may change one of your focus results to a critical. So, ooh, that's cool. With the tail gunner, I think these new ships are gonna play a different game, man. So I guess to kind of recap that, you're getting something different with these new ships in terms of before. It was very important to kind of get behind, getting flyby, a lot more case. These 2 ships aren't really concerned about it. They're going to make their flights, I think they're just as effective firing from the rear than they are from the front. Maybe even better being, chasing some of it away, pushing it away in a different direction. I think that's, this is changing the game. Bravo Fantasy Flight. That's awesome. I'm super impressed with this ship. They're bringing something completely different to the table that you're gonna have to you're gonna have to adjust. Flying past, K-turning. If you're gonna be K-ing on these guys, they're gonna have the auxiliary firing arc right to you. In some cases, you will be less agility when you have a stress ship on that, so they can take advantage of you doing that as they continue to just fly along and maneuver along with what's kind of going on. And this guy here with the ability to just like move asteroids and debris and stuff out of the way is super awesome. That is super cool. Really, really, really cool. I like that a lot. So yeah, the Arc-170 is awesome. Very interested that there is no average card to this. Like, I don't know if they're planning on something different, but all named pilots for the Arc-170. That is, to me, very strange. Very strange. To get something like that. I'm not really sure what was up with that. Unless they're very special, they're only given to the best because of the 2-gunner thing. I don't know. Would be interested to hear your comments below about that. So that's the Arc-170. I hope you guys enjoy my insight on that and unboxing it for you, and you guys taking a look at that. Don't forget, you can join us on our online community at spectrestudios.us. There is a free forum. You can become a member there. We talk X-Wing and many other Fantasy Flight games, and you can mention like that, and also talk about things that are coming in Wave 10 as well as this Wave 9 line that we talk about, as well as you can check out our videos on the webpage that go into from our YouTube. And from there, if you'd like, you can Patreon support us, become a hero in our online stories that we have going on. It's a cool way to become part of our online community, and it also helps us do what we do here for your enjoyment, of course. So that's pretty much all that. Thank you again, and I will see you on the next unboxing. Spectre Studios. Playing is really good.